Welcome to the Logistics Point interviews. I'm joined by Mark Morley, who is the Senior Director at OpenText. And today we're going to talk about cloud technologies and logistics and supply chain. Mark, thank you very much for joining me.
Thanks, Nick. Good to be here.
When I mentioned cloud, what are the benefits for cloud in logistics and supply chain?
When you're running in a cloud environment, you have one central location, upload to the central servers, and everyone can then get access to the latest information as they need to do so within their particular role in a company. We've certainly seen through all of the disruptions, many companies have actually accelerated their journey to the cloud. They've accelerated their digital transformation projects because they see it as a competitive advantage. Those companies and those industries that are not accelerating their move to the cloud, they're going to be left behind. Companies have got to adapt to survive. And that includes not just the supply chain infrastructure, but also the IT, the cloud technology to support it. If you're not in the cloud today, there's no guarantee that you're going to be in business this time next year. You've got to be able to leverage this technology to remain competitive in the market.
Is there a problem or a chance where, because it's so fast, they make some mistake and they don't think about something that's very important?
I think one of the beauties of cloud-based technology is that you can almost crawl, walk, run, is that sort of mentality. You don't have to go all in on cloud by pressing a button on the very first day. If you're a global company, pressing that button to go live on a cloud integration platform from day one is almost impossible. You have to take a more considered view of how you migrate from an on-premise software environment to a cloud-based environment.
Supply chain crises are everywhere, but knowledge can help you. Join the Logistics Point, a digital news platform for logistics and supply chain. Subscribe now on YouTube to access free online events, interviews with leading supply chain experts, and more. The Logistics Point. What is something that maybe in the next 10 years will become an important technology?
I mentioned a moment ago, we've got cloud, mobile, big data 12 years ago. It's taken 10 years really for that technology to mature in the market. And here we are today talking about blockchain. And I'll come on to that in just a moment. We've got IoT, Internet of Things, for tracking goods. The one question that our customers ask their suppliers is, where's my order? Where's my stuff? When's it going to arrive? So this is where it becomes incredibly important to have that whole digital supply network, that whole connected ecosystem, where every single trading partner, supplier, customer, logistics carrier, they're all connected to the same digital backbone that allows them to be able to exchange information electronically.
Is there a minimum viable product, and people can say, I'm using the cloud and this is the bottom where I can actually get?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So when you consider the network that we operate, we have over 1 million companies connected to it. The minimum viable product, I would say, is having that digital backbone in place that connects all of the trading partners before you can even explore all these new disruptive technologies. The key thing is to digitize the supply chain. It doesn't matter how many trading partners you've got connected, whether you've got 100,000 or 1,000, the same principle applies. If you don't have every trading partner connected 100%, including the so-called long tail of really small suppliers that could be based in the Far East, if you don't have that digital backbone in place, it's going to be really difficult to explore and adopt those other technologies. And one thing that I've noticed over the last few years is that companies tend to explore technology one piece at a time. So collectively, bringing all these technologies together is certainly an advantage for companies. As I said, we sort of refer to it as the autonomous supply chain. It's an area that we...
Well, Mark, thank you very much for your time. And for everyone watching, people can learn more in the description down below. Thank you.